Powerhouse then in big time proposing to become someone's powerhouse that Hi. So, I'm about to get into my hungover opinions on the Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Evolution. I had a party this Saturday, and we went out after the party, and I got home at 5 a.m. So, I filmed the video on Sunday, and I edited it all day today. Have it on in the background if you need to. Just listen to my opinions if you want. It's listenable, and yeah. Like and subscribe, because if you clicked on this video, liking it will show this video to more people. So please help a grow. Now seriously, enjoy the video. Bye. Okay, this is my second attempt at recording this, but we are gonna persevere. I am hungover. I got home at 5 a.m. yesterday, but you will get a video this Sunday. Whether I collapse or not. Welcome back, castle dwellers. This week, we are looking at every single new Mega Evolution introduced in Pokemon Legends ZA and its DLC, and you are gonna have my opinions on each of them. So let's get into it. We are first gonna start with the We're gonna start with the base game ones. Y'all ready? Let's go. Perfect. Oh, oops. What was I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, first up we have Feraligatr. I really like Totodile. Feraligatr is cute. I like Feraligatr's Mega because I like Totodile. Easy, simple. I think this is my favorite of the three starters. This is my favorite Mega of the three of them. He has a cool design inspired by I'm not sure exactly what. You have Google, you can figure it out. And he just looks cool. Look at that staff. Look at that imposing nature. His big teeth. I love it. I live. This is a Mega I do not like. Wow, I'm sweating already. They did the bare minimum with her. Like, I mean, they did a little bit of something. They gave her something on her feet, like these little things on her feet. They gave her that. But that's about it. They didn't do anything else to her. Every other part of her is bald and boring. And I don't live. I don't live for this Mega. This Mega is not my favorite. Who's next? Oh, Greninja, honey. I love that the Kalos starters be getting their flowers. And you better slay. I do not like that it is constantly upside down. But look at that. That animation right there of throwing that giant shuriken, I live. Signature moves and signature moves tied to like signature animations, I love. I like that. I live for it. And look how cool he looks just surfing on his little shuriken there right side up. He looks pretty darn dandy. He looks like his shiny form. He doesn't really look too mega outside of his like big shuriken-y like eye mask things, but he looks cool. I live. They didn't need to change much. He's a cool Pokemon already. Ugh, take a lot ad. Ooh, Mega Delphox is a masterclass in design and theming, honey. They said this Pokemon is a witch that is a fire type. Let's go. We're gonna put her on a witch's broom, and the back of the broom is a flame, and we are also going to make her like have levitating little brooms around her that also act as missiles for attacks. I think this is such a cool way to tie in attacking and the Pokemon's theme into just, oh, it's so cool. They're even used as like little fire totems for like spells. I love it. Love it. And this Mega is really cool. It's going for like the royalty design with the big giant cape at the back and like the two giant hammers. I like Chestnut. Mega Chestnut eats as well. This Mega also eats. The little like flowers and feathers, the little feathers everywhere, giving it this like almost Pegasus design, or that god that's like really fast, Aries or something. He is a Pokemon that's all about like delivering letters really fast. So like the fact that they themed it with like a Greek god that's also about speed. I live, laugh, love. I live, laugh, love. Ooh, then we have Hawlucha over here. Mega Hawlucha, you better live. You better eat. Yes, hunty. I really like this design actually because, again, same with Mega Greninja, you don't need to change much about a Pokemon if it already has a good design, and I feel like this Pokemon already had a good design. They didn't need to add much, and what they did add just accentuated its already cool design. I live for Mega Hawlucha. It's a fashion statement, and I love it. Ooh, Mega Victory Bell I love. I might have a bias because this Pokemon has its own Mega Evolution reveal trailer, just like Mega Malamar, and those two Pokemon I have a slight bias towards because the reveals were very cool. A found footage horror video for a Pokemon? Yes! Tickle my horror bones. Oh, the only Generation 8 Pokemon that got a Mega, so they gave it a Sword and Shield as a reference to Sword and Shield. Very clever. Very clever way to make your one Mega for a generation represent basically the entire generation. Who's next? Ugh. The Generation 6 Pokemon, the normal fire type Pyroar. Now, I love this Pokemon because it is a normal dual type, and you may not know this about me, but I love Pokemon that have normal dual types, that are normal and something. And this Pokemon was one of my favorites because it was our first normal fire type, and they made it a Fire Lion, which makes so much sense for a normal fire type. And its main normally is the kanji for flare, and they made the Mega's main the kanji for blaze, which I understand, cool, it just doesn't look great. They didn't make it look great, it doesn't look imposing, it just looks kind of goofy. And I'm not here for it. I'm not really here for it. I don't know, maybe in the future I will like Mega Pyroar. Yes, the other Pokemon to get a reveal trailer, Mega Malamar, honey. Yes. Now, I need you to take a look at this Pokemon. Take a good look at this Pokemon. This Pokemon is rainbow color schemed, has big shoulder pads, and the shiny version of this Mega has a blonde brain. This is RuPaul, and that's all I have to say on Mega Malamar. This is RuPaul. RuPaul Andre Charles. Ooh. Drampa, another normal and other type. In this case, normal and dragon. And I love the designs they give. I like that Drampa exists because it was one of my favorite dragon types in Gen 7 solely because it was a normal dragon type that they just made him an old little guy. And then the Mega like gives him vitality of when he was younger, and then like obviously gives us a glimpse into what this Pokemon could be if it wasn't so old. And it's so cool and imposing and dangerous and big, and I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I live, laugh, love for it. Ooh, and up next we've got Mega Clefable. Somebody posed a theory on the internet that because there is a theory that Gengar is the shadow of Clefable, they gave Clefable a Mega so that it could have, you know, a slight reference to that little theory. And maybe, I don't know, this might be me reaching a little bit, but this silhouette with the wings and everything feels like it could kind of work in that way. It could cast a shadow that maybe resembles a Mega Gengar. I don't know, that might just be me. That might just be me. So cute. Mega Starmie. Hunty Mother. Yes. I live, laugh, love. I live, laugh, love for this Pokemon. Oh. I didn't like this at first. Hold on a sec. I really do I hated this design when I first saw it. However, the fact that this Pokemon went full force into the goofiness, I kind of live. And it does look kind of imposing when it's running at you. And I don't know. I like it. I like Mega Starmie. Fight me in the comments. Please don't fight me in the comments. Please be nice down there. Oh, I love Generation 5. It is my favorite generation. I love that more Gen 5 Pokemon are getting the recognition that they deserve. And look at this beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. They just made it a bigger chandelier, which is all you really need to do for a Pokemon with this kind of design. Like, that's all you need to do. That is it. And look at it. Gorgeous Tina. Gorgina Tina. Gorgina Tina Dupree. Gorgina Tina the doll. The multicolored eyes. Oh, eating. Eating it up, chewing up the scenery. Chewing up the scenery, making the dinner party lit and spooky. And that's all Chandelure ever needed to do. And they just went full force with the theming. It's a very good theme. Kind of like with Mega Dolphox. They really went full force with the theme there, and they executed it quite well. This Pokemon, I don't know, the crisscross legs, the multiple arms, it's giving queer, and that's why I like it. Next Pokemon. Ooh, Mega Scolipede. Yes, the Energy Blade head, live, The eyes that go all the way back to the head. Oh, the pulsing colors that go through this armor. The back tails that look so sharp, I love. This is a design that I live for because it looks like you cannot hurt it, but it will hurt you, honey. It will hurt you. Ooh, Mega Dragalge, the Pokemon that gives everyone cancer. And if you think I'm lying, look at this. Look at this. It says, it spits a liquid that causes the regenerative power of cells to run wild, just like what cancer does to the human body. And it can just spit that out onto anything. And that liquid is a deadly poison to everything other than itself. Why are we mega evolving this Pokemon? People in the Pokemon universe are crazy. But anyways, up next we have Excadrill. I feel this Pokemon, this is a bad example of how to go full force into a theme. We have Mega Delphox, and we have Mega Chandelure. And we also have Mega Hawlucha to an extent, really going full force into a theme and executing it very well. This Pokemon is not one of them. They went full force into a theme and made it look goofy as hell. This Pokemon is goof badoof, and only looks good doing Drill Run. Only time it looks good. Who's next? Mega Frostless! I knew she would get a cunty Mega Evolution. This could have been a Gigantamax form if I'm very for real. Ugh, an ad. I'm gonna watch it to support this YouTuber who is giving us the beautiful content you have before us. Their name is right down there in the corner at all times. It is... Oh, I thought their name was there. Well, it is there. It's just hidden by the button rotate and back. But that is Prophecia Gaming. Should give them a like and a follow for this footage. Oh, wow. Mega Scrafty is... Oh, a Gen 5 Pokemon I love. I think this is Gen 5. But this... I love all the Gen 5 shinies. They just gave it... Shinies. Megas. They just gave him a hoodie. A white hoodie. And he looks cool. And he executes what needs to be executed. I live. Diva down. Oh, Electros. Oh, not the buffering. Not the buffering. Now, apparently those arms on the side are made of mucus, but the fact that they change between plus and minus really goes with the electric theme. This is a pure electric type I live for. I like that Mega. That Mega is very cool. Skarmory, the gigantic claws on the bottom of this Pokemon's feet. I understand it's a bird of prey. I understand that's what they're trying to convey. It still does not look appealing. I don't like it. It's not the worst. It's like a 6 or a 5, but it's not a 4 or a 3. You know, it's not bad. And this Mega, I wish it was bigger. I know it's a flower. I know she's a flower. I know her whole thing is being teeny tiny little girl. I just wish she was ever so slightly bigger, or maybe keep her tiny, but make the flower ever so slightly bigger, and then I would enjoy using this Pokemon in battle. But currently, I darn't. And its move that I've been waiting 16 years for to use, Light of Ruin, it's not that impressive anyways. So, yeah, moving on. Zygarde. I wish this Mega Evolution had everything but the giant gun. Like, imagine it became this form of itself, but it manifested the big giant gun on its head, instead of, you know, having it just permanently there all the time. Because that would be a lot cooler. You know? Like, it could keep the gun, but it just doesn't need to have it lording over its head all the time. I'm not here for it. It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe at all. Like, that could have been so cool if it just, like, brought the gun into existence. It maybe had a bunch of other Zygarde cells come together to make the gun. It would work on theme. You know what I'm saying, guys? We could have had something really creative. But anyways, let's move on to the DLC Megas now. Onto the DLC Megas. Ooh. Oh my gosh. My goodness. All the new DLC Megas. I already know which one's gonna be my favorite, and you're gonna see. You're gonna see who's my favorite very soon. We're starting off with the tiny, the adorable Meowstic. I have wanted this Pokemon to get a Mega. I'm so happy that they did. And this is how you do a gendered Pokemon Mega and mix them together. Not the nonsense we got with Mega Pyroar. Not that nonsense. We're getting something good, something cool, something cute, something cohesive, something that brings it all together in a way that it doesn't feel too lazy. Because if I'm honest, it's kind of lazy that they're not giving these gendered Pokemon their own separate Megas. This is cool though. This is a cool way to be lazy. If you're gonna be lazy, do it like this. Game Freak. Keep it up. Keep it up if you're gonna do it like that. Mega Raichus. Let's actually take a look at them. Let's see how I feel about these. Which one do we got first? Which one is up first? Let's see. We have, oh, Mega Raichu X. Mega Raichu X looks like a Mega Raichu. It's kind of what I would expect one to look like, actually. It's not too, I don't know. They didn't do anything too out of the box with it or change it up too hard. I like it. It's what I would expect it to look like. Let's see what the Y form looks like. Let's see how I feel. But that looks like it's executing the idea of a Mega Raichu very well. Mega... Mega... Wait! Oops. Oh my god. Wait. I mean... This also conveys Mega Raichu, actually, because it has the long tail at the back. It's very orange, at least in this video. It's very orange. The ears are kind of whimsical. It's giving special attacker, but it's also giving like Pawmi and Pawmot and that line of Pokemon, even though they are based on Pikachu, and Raichu is an evolution of Pikachu. So I don't know. It's an Ouroboros here with design elements. That's what it is. Mega Absol Z. Ow. Oh, I like this addition to the Mega Absol line because Mega Absol normally looks like an angel, all white and angelic with 2 wings. This is a single-winged, black, demon-looking Mega Evolution to kind of give us an angel-demon transformation, because this is the Pokemon that is the bearer of bad news. It basically shows up when bad things are about to happen. People in the Pokemon universe noticed this and thought it was the cause for these bad things. So, and then in other Pokedex entries in the future, that some people realize that, oh, it just is able to warn us about bad things, it's not causing them. So then you have these 2 ideas of this Pokemon's like origin and purpose. A camp of people that think that it's a bringer of destruction and a camp of people that think it's a warner of destruction. So we have those 2 opposite sides, and then now we have 2 megas, which are also 2 opposite sides, angel and demon. The angel being the warning one and the demon being the one bringing the destruction. I just love that so much. I had to go on that tangent because I find that so cool about this Pokemon's design. I live. And then we have another Pokemon that got 2 megas, and I don't know why we needed this. If they changed the type, I would understand. If it learned new moves, I would understand. But then I guess that would mean that if this wasn't like an electric type, which is what I thought it was at first, for example, they would have to teach normal Lucario or give normal Lucario the ability to learn electric type moves. But I think he can learn Thunder Punch, so it's fine. Like, I feel like this could have been an electric type and they dropped the ball on that, and I don't like the design really for that reason, just because it doesn't change its type. It changes its design so much, but it's still a fighting steel type. I don't get it. This Pokemon is our first ever grass fire type. I love the idea of a grass fire type. I like that they made it a chili pepper, smart as hell. Its name is Scovillain with theming of villain. They made it dressed like a villain with the popped collar and the long red tie. And I think this is a cool execution of theme. They executed a theme very well here. And I live for that. That's actually very cool that they went for the theme this hard. Ooh, Mega Glamora, a Gen 9 Mega Evolution. That's kind of cool. The petals running around it, kind of cool. I live. Another Gen 9 Pokemon. The sushi Pokemon they just put all of the forms together on a platter, but at least they weren't that lazy, and the form that you have is the one in the middle, and the one that's attacking at least. And it's a platter that is a Mega Evolution symbol as well, which is very cool. Mega Chimecho, it's a design that I would expect. It makes sense. It's just a big giant chime with canonically other Chimecho on it, helping it attack, which is really cool. Glycopod becomes a bug steel type and gets 2 extra legs. It becomes imposing. It becomes the huge powerhouse that it lords itself to be, and I love that so much. It looks so cool. I love that design. Golurk, another Gen 5 Pokemon getting love and love in this. I love ghost types as well. I just love that Gen 5 is getting love, ghost types are getting love, and this Mega, you guys. Like the energy from the inside is breaking out and it's just becoming more powerful, and it looks so cool. I love it so much. It's Staraptor becoming a fighting type finally. I also live, laugh, love for that. And it looks imposing as hell. It has battle scars. Like, look at it. It has battle scars on its like wings, and like I think on its, oh, it just looks cool. It's kind of giving that like owl character from Sonic Riders. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Crabominable. I think this is the Gen 7 Pokemon that was in all of the berry trees around Alola. And that's how I know it, because its pre-evolution was in all those trees. I don't know, I liked this Pokemon because it was like an ice fighting type. I kind of like ice type designs. I love that its Mega just becomes way more imposing. It looks actually dangerous. Like, it looks like even it's stepping on you with its feet could be fatal. I think it's... Oof. Sorry guys, I'm really hungover. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Heatran. Heatran. Heatran getting a Mega Evolution. You better work, Hunty. This Pokemon deserved a little bit of love. And a Steel Fire type. I live for that typing as well. It looks imposing. It looks cool. It looks like that gigantic mouth is gonna swallow you whole. You're gonna burn for eternity. And then, wait, why didn't it? Oh, okay, there we go. Look at that gigantic mouth. I live. Oh, and then we got Darkrai. Hi. This Pokemon, I like this. I don't know why people are hating on this Mega. It's a one-eyed Pokemon. It only ever shows one eye in a reference to like the evil eye mythos or whatever. And that's its whole theming. And it's also a nightmare Pokemon, so they made it a nightmarish gigantic eye. And it's unsettling that its head comes out of there, but it's supposed to be unsettling. It is a dark type, the epitome of dark types. And it's getting a Mega, so of course it's gonna look creepy as hell and reference something creepy as hell and dark as hell. And I love Darkrai for that reason. It eats, it slays, it devours. Next up, we got Rayquaza, which isn't a new Mega. I don't know why it's in this video, but I live that it's here. Magearna, that's a new Mega. There we go. That's a new Mega. Don't know why they put Rayquaza in there. Magearna is a new Mega. Let's see the diva, the doll. Oh, I'm using her on my team. She even gets the Pokeball colors without you having to try and do all that nonsense in Pokemon Home. I live. And I think that is all of the Pokemon. Now, because I am so super hungover, I am gonna go and get some rest because I'm very tired. And that's actually a lie. I have to edit this video now and upload it, and then I can get rest. And then I have to work tomorrow from 9 to 5, but at least it's a home. I work from home. It's a remote job, so it's not too bad. Anyways, wish me luck, you guys. I love you all. If you made it all the way this far to the end, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week for the next video. Bye. Bye. Bye.